All right, so as you guys saw, you saw me get Vicky. Yes, this is Vicky. This is my insulated vertical smoker, Vicky. You guys saw me get Vicky started, and today I'm doing 2 briskets. I'm doing these briskets in supplement, so to supplement some of the food for the event that I have tomorrow, which will be later in this video. I told you guys in the previous video that this event that I'm going to be doing is going to be, I'm going to be using that Meadow Creek grill for the first time, and I also have to pick up a rotisserie. So I'm going to go in the house and get my briskets seasoned, and I'll be back out here in a bit to get them put in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get, like I said, I got Vicky started. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the briskets on Vicky while I head to the baseball game, so we can kill 2 birds or 2 briskets with 1 stone. So I'm back out at the garage here with Vicky, and you see, smoke is a little dirty for my liking, but unfortunately, as with most of the times that I cook, it seems like on a Friday afternoon, which today is, I'm rather pressed for time, and I gotta get the briskets into the smoker just a little sooner than I would like. That smoke is moving rather quickly, which means that the fire is pretty much almost come up to temperature. The smoker is almost up to temperature. It's sitting right now at about 150 degrees in there, so it won't take very long for it to come up to the, I want it to be at, or I'm shooting for about 250 degrees. So what I'm gonna do, for this, or in this case, is I'm gonna go ahead and load the smoker. It's not gonna hurt anything over the long haul. If it was burning dirty the entire time, that's when I would get that nasty bitter smoke flavor on my briskets. Also, one of the saving graces is I'm cooking brisket. The thicker smoke in the beginning is not gonna hurt it. Now, if I were doing chicken or something that is lighter in flavor or will take in more of the flavor, I would have to wait. But like I said, because it's brisket, I'll be all right. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get Vicky loaded up. I have the 2 briskets right off to my left. I'm gonna go ahead and get them in the smoker, then off to baseball. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Hey, yo, this is Dash. Get ready. All right, so it's the next day, and I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting ready to start the day and get the briskets processed. So let me show you what they look like. All right, so here is the one, and here is the other. They are room temperature, but still very pliable. Still just ready to be cut up. So at this point, I'm gonna get them cut up, get them wrapped up, put in the refrigerator, because the event that I have is not until later this afternoon. Well, okay, so I'm already done. It's been about a half an hour or so. It doesn't take very long to process briskets, in my opinion, and I wasn't even rushing, or I didn't have to rush. Now these briskets are, like I said, room temperature. This is the point, and these are the flats. Hopefully it's coming out on camera okay. It looks a little dryish because it's cold. Once this warms up, it will rehydrate, or all of the moisture that's basically been absorbed into the meat will come right back out, and these will be just fine. I also take the jus. I was corrected once, and I've been trying to stop saying au jus, because this is just called jus, okay? When you say au jus, that means with juice, and this is just the juice. So that right there is the fat separator. I actually have a link to that fat separator down in the description below. One of those Amazon links is a link to that fat separator. I usually pour the fat and the jus off of the brisket, and then I will take the jus and I will reintroduce it back to the brisket when I go to warm it back up. So today, I'm not actually going to be warming it up at home. I'm going to take it with me, get this in the refrigerator, get it chilled, and then I'm going to take it with me and warm it up when I get on site. There is a kitchen there, so all right.
3 hours later.
So the fire alarm is going off, and apparently they can't get it shut off. Thank goodness they told me it wasn't me, but you know, fire department is here. You say hi? Fire department's here, but apparently it wasn't my fault, so I'm good with that. I'm gonna get back to cooking. Just to kind of show you guys what's going on, here is the lamb. All right, the lamb is going. Thank goodness I bought this this generator here because I could have run power from inside of the building, but I didn't. Then we have plenty of sausage in here. Yeah, it wasn't my fault this time. This time. It has been before. So we got some sausages, multiple cases of this sausage here. So we are getting it done now.
12 seconds later.
You know a lady named Sous with?
I do not. I do not. I thought that might have been her coming up walking up the path there.
You know what I'm looking for.
Okay.
No, I said you know what I'm looking for because you know her gray hair.
Yep.